Morning guys, myself Sandeep Kumar Reddy from Ingenious Competitive Training Academy. Today I will be discussing about the one-liners of GK and GS, that is part 5. So I had already discussed up to part 4. Please have a look. These exams, whatever the competitive examinations, they are very useful, and these are all previous year question papers I have compiled from various sources of near about 15 to 20 years. So let us see what we have in Indian Universities Act, that is 1904. As you can see, that Indian Universities Act 1904 was passed during the governorship of Lord Curzon. We knew that in 1905 the Lord Curzon was the main reason who has divided the Bengal, that is partition of Bengal. So in this 1904 Indian Universities Act was passed during the governorship of, that is, Lord Curzon. Next we have the hero of the Kakori dacoity. First of all, who are dacoits? They are the one who rob the any kind of train or whatever the places. So in this case, what exactly in that Kakori dacoity, the train robbery which was happened near to the Lucknow, as you can see, main person, that is Ram Prasad Bismil. You can see how exactly the metayers of Kakori Kand in 19th December 1927 it has taken place. As you can see, Ram Prasad Bismil was there, Thakur Roshan Singh and Ashfaqullah Khan. These are the three members who have involved in the Kakori Kand. The person responsible for introducing the concept of diarchy in the 1919 Act was Lord Montague. So please remember this. Whoever is responsible for introducing the concept of diarchy in the 1919 Act was Lord Montague. Next we have the Hoysala's capital was Dwarasamudra. Please remember whatever the capital of Hoysala, that is Dwarasamudra. Next we have the Sikh military sect, the Khalsa, was introduced by, so whatever the Khalsa, it is a Sikh community's military sect. So that is the Khalsa introduced by Guru Gobind Singh. Please remember all the gurus of 10 gurus. Maiden, that is Guru Nanak, and the fifth we have Guru Arjan Dev. So next we have 10th one, Guru Gobind Singh. Maximum you will be asked these kind of questions in Sikh community. The title second Ashoka, for the Kanishka it is also, they are also known as second Ashoka. So please remember Ashoka, we knew that who is responsible for the Kalinga war. The same as usual, the second Ashoka has been called, Kanishka has been called as a second Ashoka. The famous Kailashnath temple at Kanchi was built by Narsimhavarman II. So one thing you have to remember in this, whatever Kailashnath temple which is located at Kanchi was built by Narsimhavarman II. Shivaji ceded the forts to the Mughals by the Treaty of Purandar. There was a treaty. So in this treaty, whatever the forts were exist, as you can see, the Treaty of Purandar fort, the Shivaji has given to the Mughals. Next we have Kalibangan is situated in Rajasthan. So Kalibangan is a place that is concerning to the whatever the archaeological department had found this Kalibangan, the old whatever the constructions that is located in Rajasthan. Bindusara sent Ashoka to quell the rebellion in Taxila. Bindusara, we knew who is Bindusara. The father of Ashoka is Bindusara. Bimbisara's son, that is Ajatashatru's father, is Bimbisara. So in this case, Bindusara, who is the father of Ashoka, to quell the rebellion, he had sent Ashoka to Taxila. Royal Asiatic Society was founded by Sir William Jones. As you can see right side how exactly Sir William Jones looks like. So he is the one who had founded Royal Asiatic Society. The first Sultan of Delhi who attempted the conquest of South India was Alauddin Khilji. Please remember, Alauddin Khilji was the first Sultan of Delhi who attempted the conquest of South India was Alauddin Khilji. Here, if we remember, there are one thing, Delhi Sultanate, that is Iltutmish, you have to remember, and the famous woman ruler Rajia Sultana is the daughter of Iltutmish. This is one thing you have to remember. So I request you guys to check playlist where you will find near about 800 plus question papers for various examinations. As well, we have playlist in it near about, it has been segregated into various playlist where you have the whole different topics have been given in it. Easily you can recognize and go through this. Next we have the guru of Kabir was Ramananda. As you can see, the Kabir's guru Ramananda was the guru of Kabir. Mahabalipuram is an important city that reveals the interest in arts of Pallavas. Please remember that Mahabalipuram, whatever the important city that is in the arts of Pallavas, is revealing over there. The reputed musician duo Tansen and Baiju Bawra flourished during the reign of Akbar. Please remember that musician as well as you can see Tansen. So the word, as you can see, the Tansen and Baiju Bawra, they had flourished during the time of Akbar. So please comment me in the section what exactly the instruments as we knew the Tansen had found. I'll give the clue. One is tabla and you have to find out the other. Lord Mahavira died at Pavapuri. We knew that Lord Buddha died at which place? That is Kushinagar. In the case of Lord Mahavira, he had died at Pavapuri. As you can see how exactly he attains Nirvana, that is around 500 BC. Lord Mahavira, the last of the 24th Tirthankaras, breathed his last here. This is the place where Lord Mahavira achieved moksha or nirvana, that is salvation from endless cycle of life and death. He was cremated at Pavapuri. So this is the one thing you have to remember. Lord Mahavira died at Pavapuri. Next we have the Indus people knew the use of weights and measures, which is proved by the discovery of the scale at Chanhudaro. So whatever Indus Valley civilization, they knew the using of weights and measures. So it was proved during the time of archaeological survey, that is at Chanhudaro. The language was mostly used for the propagation of Buddhism. The moment we listen about Buddhism, we should remember that the language, that is Pali. The moon comes between the sun and the earth during the time of, that is, please remember guys, the moon is coming between the sun and as well as earth. In that case, we can't see the sun. So sun is absent, sun will be hiding. So that is solar eclipse. If the earth is between the earth and the moon, sun and the moon, then we will have the lunar eclipse where you can't find the moon. Raniganj coal mine is located in which place? That is located in West Bengal. You can see how exactly the solar eclipse takes place. This is one thing you have to remember. Penumbra, umbra, what are the positions? You can directly go through my playlist how exactly I had explained in a pictorial manner. Next we have Bosnia. Herzegovina formed the parts of Yugoslavia. So this is one thing. Bosnia Herzegovina, it's a full name actually. So that is a name of the place which is the parts of Yugoslavia, which is located over there. Major producer of the sugar is, we knew that sugar bowl of the world is Cuba, but now it has changed. You find out what exactly the sugar bowl of the world. I think now it has changed to Brazil. Have a check in the internet. In the northeast of the Deccan Plate is the Chota Nagpur Plate. as you can see, northeast of the Deccan Platte is, that is Chota Nagpur Platte is present in the northeast. The Santal tribe doesn't mainly belong to Rajasthan but exist in Bihar, West Bengal and Madhya Pradesh. So whatever the Santal tribes, they are not there in the Rajasthan. You can see how exactly the tribe of Santals looks like. Next we have the latitude of a place is expressed by its angular distance in relation, that is equator. You have to remember that whatever the latitude of the place is expressed by its angular distance in relation is equator. The southern tip of India is Indira Point. As you can see to the right side how exactly the southern tip of the India, there is a lighthouse like this, that is Indira Point. Even there is a Indira Gandhi statue exists over there. That place is known as Indira Point, that is located in Andaman Nicobar Islands in the southern Andaman. As you can see, the southern peninsula of India, that is Kanyakumari. Here the capital of Pandyan was, that is Madurai was the capital of Pandyan. The Alexander the Great of Macedonia invaded India in the year, that is 326 BC. At Ohin he had come to the India. Next it is given that Jatakas is birth story of Gautam Buddha. As you can see, Jatakas is the birth story of Gautam Buddha. So in which the whole information of Gautam Buddhas have been given in this Jatakas. Calligraphy is the beautiful handwriting. We should remember that whoever has got a good handwriting, that is calligraphy, they used to recruit for the exams. There are exams for this. In the central government job, that calligraphist is present. He used to write invitations for the officials. The Aryans first settled in India in the Indus Valley. Please remember that whoever Aryans are there, they have settled in India in the Indus Valley. As you can see to the right how exactly the Indus Valley on Aryans, their construction and their technology and the whatever the archaeological department has been given the information, that is they were settled in Indus Valley region. The monument Qutub Minar in Delhi was built by, we knew that the Qutub Minar which is located in New Delhi, that has been initiated by the Qutb-ud-Din Aibak and further it has been taken over by other kings. Next we have the greatness of Sher Shah lies in his administrative reforms. So as you can see, Sher Shah is very famous for his administrative reforms and his principles. The battle laid the foundation of Mughal rule in India was first battle of Panipat. Please remember guys, whatever the battle of Panipat in 1526, it has been taken place. Initial, that is maiden one, it was fought and won by the Babur, which is very important to remember. He was the founder of Mughal dynasty, that is Babur. The doctrine of lapse was introduced by Lord Dalhousie. As you can see, the doctrine of lapse, who had introduced this? Lord Dalhousie. And Lord Curzon was famous for the partition of Bengal. And as we have known that Lord Ripon is best known for local self-government. So these are a few things which are to be remembered. They are very useful for you guys. You can call me on 7667302252 if you want 2100 PDF of GK and GS. Thank you guys. I hope this will help you a lot. If you have any kind of query, you can call me and feel free to call and you can directly go through various things. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a great life.